Good evening, everybody. Wait a second. Oh dear, my other iPad. Right, so hello everybody, welcome to the sound test room. Hope you are all doing okay. Today we are taking a look at Spitfire Audio's latest piece of genius, which is called Mercury. Now, Chas Smith designed the sounds you're hearing in here, and Chas Smith designs instruments, custom instruments. Let's have a look at the website, shall we? Custom instruments for the likes of Hans Zimmer. In fact, if we scroll down here, these are the kind of crazy instrument that Mr. Smith designs here, you see. All this very cool stuff. And Hans Zimmer, I think as well, commissions Chas Smith to build instruments. And these instruments that you're about to hear this evening, he's built 14 of them, I think. He also does all sorts of stuff like this. You'll hear these instruments on Interstellar, Dune, Jigsaw, and Dunkirk. So, yeah, so like, you know, who does Hans Zimmer go to when he wants a custom instrument? I'll tell you, it's Chas Smith. So you can get this for 99 quid at the moment, and it uses, let's go back to Reason. It uses it sits inside the new Solar engine, which is the new home for the eDNA synth stuff for Spitfire. So very powerful morphing. If you look at this isn't going to be a tutorial on Solar. I want to show you the sounds, but this is just one sound. And as I morph towards this section here, you see how absolutely brilliant is that? Now I can't pay too much attention to the chat because it's over on my left hand side, so I will glance over every now and then. Okay, so if this is incredible. So all these instruments and stuff have been sampled by Spitfire, of course, and there are absolutely, you wouldn't even need to go and design your own sounds, but you could if you wanted. What you can do is you've got A here and B here, of course. And you can favorite sounds, and you can go in here and you can change sounds out. You can, you know, you can like load this one in here. And we have to let it load, of course. You see how it changed? Just holding some notes down. And so I blend. If I turn the release up, we change this one as well if we want to. So maybe this one, I'll just load that one in to this side, make some adjustments to the release and stuff and the attack, and it's lovely. Now, see, this kind of stuff is perfect for. I've got that pinned open up nice. Perfect for sound design. So we'll be doing a little bit. Them timpanis you heard were from BBC Symphony Orchestra core. I must say also, as well as a disclaimer, that Spitfire Audio do send me this stuff for reviews and stuff, but my opinion is mine, of course, and they do not pay me to make the video. So we'll be doing some stuff with, we'll build up some stuff with, so let's add another layer in. Let's just move out this a second. We'll find another sound. I've got that frozen, so I'll go back to this, and I'll put some brass in here. So I'll go back to brass here, and I will load basic horns, and we just need to let it load its memory because it's quite juicy, obviously. You know, there's a lot going on. Hope you're all well. I hope you're all enjoying your day. I've had a busy day today, and welcome to everyone who's here as well. Thanks so much for joining me this evening, where we're going to take a look at, oh, hi David, I just noticed David, Cara, Jamie, Colin, of course, Nino, Stephen, Jim. Have I missed anybody? Anybody I may have missed further up? Hello and welcome. Lady Aptitude. I know you're here as well. So yeah, awesome stuff. If I've missed anyone, I do apologise. But I can't really see the iPad because it's over the other side, sort of thing. Anyway, oh look, we're loaded. When this little green light up here, when that's solid green, your thing is ready. Now at the moment we're on legato extended, which is mono, of course. But I'm going to go to long source. I can't say that word. Sustando. So I'm going to go. So I'm going to make a little bit of adjustment to the level. How lovely is that, seriously? Vortex is here as well, I think. Hi Vortex. Right, so we are going to record a little bit of that in over these timpanis, so we can have some textures going on over this. So let's just, I don't know, let's just play something nice, shall we? I'm going to do is, just for the sake of maybe want to use Symphony also again to save browser, I'm just going to bounce it in place so it's recorded its audio. Don't know what happened there. Oh, there we go. Super. Right. I can get rid of the MIDI from that channel and we're good to go if we want to record something else. So let's go to Solar. Let's listen to So the idea is here you build up sort of some orchestral stuff. It doesn't have to be like classical or kind of soundtrack. It's just a bit strange like this one is. And we can go now and look at some of these patches. Now there are absolutely tons. This is the top, right, where it says AD Blast. And watch this. I'm going to scroll through. You know, you have different categories. You can search for bright, or you can clear the categories like this. And there's quite a few of them. So let's see. Okay, you can see there's a few dark, distorted, pulse, shorts, warp. But there are absolutely tons of just presets. So if I go like this, look at, and seriously, I'd be going on for ages, look. Absolutely ages and ages. There are absolutely, look, there are tons and tons and tons of presets. Let's try this last one. Now you can audition them. That's quite nice, isn't it? Or this. So if they're a bit loud, I do apologize. I'm going to double tap this and load Zenith. And again, we just wait for our, looks like it's already loaded. So on this one, let's turn the volume down a little bit. Bash up some, what we got here? Some. I like that. Okay. So just quickly bounce that. And this can be quite like quiet in the mix. You don't need this to be really super duper loud. Okay. Can do that here. Okay, let's go and listen to some more patches. Make sure I'm on my instrument. Okay, let's go back one. This Whispers of Eternity. That's cool. It's like thunder. Ooh. That's nice. I like that. Listen, a lot of these as well evolve. So for instance, with something like this that evolves over a long period of time, let's just pin this and move it there, and I'm just going to go move this stuff out the way for a sec, go back, and in fact I'm going to move it right out the way. Just for a moment. Further, I think. So let's just record that in. This is quite fast as well, 134. So, but you know, you play at speed, don't you? Awesome. That sounds really nice. Okay, so I'm really happy if they, so as long as it starts. Yeah, cool beans. We'll just bounce that as well, so we can carry on. I love Reason. It makes life so easy. Okay. So that's cool. Let's do this. We can get rid of the MIDI data because we have audio now. And let's grab this lot and then kind of move them back to where that kind of starts to fade out. And yeah, let's see. Let's just see what happens, shall we see? back further. Let's move this slot back further. Then, oops, not them, these. And this one here, let me zoom in a bit. I think we'll have this one fade in. No, to snap off. And that could actually, I think it does fade out anyway, but we'll have it. Okay, let's listen to some more patches. Which there. So this kind of stuff's essential for that kind of cool soundtracky stuff. The atmospherics. Mod wheel is controlling the dynamic. We'd never get through. We could never get through all of these patches like that. Obviously, I haven't gone through all of these. But you know. I like the fact that you can just go in and really just build up your own instrument. We could go, oh, okay, we could look for the type, or we could go, oh, atmospheric, and what we want, metal atmospheric, and then go, okay, well, let's just load that in, see what happens, and we've changed it now to this. So that's that. And we can go just one at a time. Oh, listen to that. Oh. Yes. Oh, thanks, David. Thank you very much. And you can, you know, tune it up, or you can, you know, pan it. God, what a sound. That's awesome. So I'm just blending now. Let the release take care of itself. It's too cool. Let's bounce that bad boy. But I mean, this doesn't really use any. They're very efficient on CPU, extremely efficient. But the actual time of loading the instrument, that's what would take the time, you know, because there's such huge like file sizes, you know. So let's see now, let's go back to the orchestra and let's see what we can put in kind of here just to start to embellish what we've already got without going too deep. Let's see some cello, I guess, might be nice. So if you've got BBC Discover, right, you can swap between, if I tap on where it says core up here, mode, I can swap between Discover and core. They're kind of interlocked. So if I've composed something in core, I can then swap it all over to if I've composed something in Discover, I can swap it all over to core, and then it'll just adjust everything to suit, you know what I mean? Or if I've composed something in core, it'll readjust everything to suit inside of Discover. And of course, if you go with the full Pro monster, which is like huge, it's the same thing. So I think we're still loading here. So we're on legato at the moment. I'm going to put on longs, or some of these articulations are incredible. They've got, this is the difference between obviously Discover and Core. Is Discover is about 200 meg and Core is about 40 gig, and then Pro is 600 gig. So it's things like the everything in Core is the same as Pro, apart from you get the solo violinist and stuff like that and other bits and pieces. But however, let's see. So it's still loading, I think. So let it do its thing, otherwise it'll be glitchy. But it's worth the wait. This is the thing, you see. It's worth waiting for it to all load up properly. Still flashing. Oh, here we go. Yeah, it's reason 12. Actually, yeah, it's Reason Plus. So that's mono. Let's go into longs, which will be poly. So let's see what we've got going on around here-ish. I want to get rid of that MIDI there. So I think that would be overkill. Let the effect work. And in fact, snaps off, so I can just drag this back a little bit. That might be better. So that's quite cool. Same as before, bounce in place so we can go back to the instrument and add something else. Okay. Right, let's get rid of the MIDI for that. Let's go back onto. Of course, it's real orchestra, it's real musicians. I mean, Spitfire Audios, will tell you this is broadcast quality. You know, you could score with this. In fact, people score with this, don't they? So now let's go with. I'm gonna show you a couple of other articulations for the strings. See, it's all about the articulations. Do you know what I mean? Harmonics, nice, listen. These are cool. Bartok pizzicato. Anyway, I want something else. I just wanted to give you a... I want some, let's see, maybe flute. So we'll let that load up. It's going all right. This is actually in it. See, this is a nice thing because mixing the orchestral with the stranger stuff is really cool. I guess this is why soundtracks use this kind of thing a lot, you know, for atmospheres and stuff. So it loads it up here into the memory. Like it's up to 500 meg now. Here we go. Yeah, we're there. I like that one. So what's my other articulations here? Multi-tongue. I'm going to go with... Actually, I'm going to go with legato, so... And I'm going to give it a bit of a volume boost. Just listen. I'll just put my click on, but I haven't got quantized recording. That's another thing as well. If you can get away with not quantizing it, it's going to sound more human in the end. If you can play it like that well in time. I can't always do that, but sometimes it's better. So I haven't had quantized recording on for any of this stuff because I want it to sound like an orchestra as much as possible without it being too snapped to the grid sort of thing. But, you know, for this like this, I'm going to want to click. So let's go with this. Again, we'll just ditch the MIDI for this, and then we'll go, oh dear, what have I done? Oh, I know what I've done. Let me just edit this. Okay. I need to freeze that MIDI first. So we'll have another couple of, well, nearly there, we're nearly time, but we'll have another listen to some stuff from Mercury, and delete this. Oh, I can't select it first, you dick. Right, so here we go, and we'll listen to the whole thing through. Okay, so let's see what we've got going on with Solar. And open it up. Right. Here it is. So let's see. Like I said, there's so many. Well, let's see what we've got in if we category search for or say something. So. Complex, long effects, bright. Okay, let's try this. so cool. Right, there we go. This one, we'll load this one in. So that's just your auditioning, and this is already done. So you do have other pages here as well, by the way. You have like a kind of it's your effects, and then you have a sequencer. Let me just switch. Not sure how the sequencer works, but or maybe it's this. I haven't used the sequencer, and I'm sure there's some sounds that do sequence though. But anyway, that's not. We have some effects here, so. And it's quite the complex engine, this, so it's good. So let's see. I'll just have a blast. So we'll just let this play a sec. We'll just stop that for a minute. Bounce that. The boring part of music making this, isn't it? Actually making it. There was a video on YouTube, it was years ago. It was some people had decided to actually record the entire recording studio process in a video, in a number of videos, and I think it was about there must have been about 30 of these videos, and they were just super bland because nothing happens in the studio. It's a very, very slow process. Right, let's see what we can do here. This we're going to take in, this we're going to fade in real slow like this. So it doesn't start to really impact until the end. And we'll take that out and delete. Of course, in the real world, you'd spend much more time getting this stuff right, you know. Okay, so we've managed to build up something that's okay, not bad. Demonstrates, kind of shows off both instruments of BBC Symphony Orchestra core a little bit, and kind of everything you get in there, which is a full orchestra, of course. And looking at like Mercury, which is just awesome. If you like that, or if you do soundtracks or soundscapes or score games and stuff like that, you know, this kind of stuff's kind of essential. Anyway, thank you so much for joining me this evening, guys. I do apologise for not paying tons of attention to the chat, but like I said, it's all over here at the other side, and I'm kind of looking at this here. Anyway, top job, cool beans. Listen, hopefully we'll be back tomorrow with some other stuff. You never know. And yeah, I will see you all later, and I will play this. And if it goes really quick, it'll just loop back around on itself. Anyway, did I fade that out at the end? I'll fade this out just in cases, but I think it did fade out. Anyway, top job. See you later. Ta-da. Awesome stuff. Oh, I put links in the description so you can check out Mercury as well.